Hello. Today I would like to refer more to our reefer data, the short-term reefer data we have in our platform. And I would like to discuss two trades where we show data on the short-term market and which looks quite interesting at the moment because of the current market development. I would like to start with North Europe main to China main. As you may remember, we have shown you the development on the dry market before already. And now I've chosen the 40 feet reefer high cube containers. And what you do see over here is the short-term development of the market low rate and the market average rate. Orange is the average short-term and red is the low. Yeah, and you just see the development from October. This is starting point 10th of October last year till today, 23rd of April. And over here as well, similar like on the dry market, the trend is for sure an upward trend. Yeah, and we see at the moment on the short-term market prices on the low and the average side, which are around 3,000 gate in all in on the low side and 4,130 on the average side. Yeah, this reflects an increase since October of roughly 60 to 100%. It depends a bit which graph we check. Yeah, on the low end, yeah, we talk about an increase of $1,300 roughly, which is roughly 74%. Yeah, because in October we still had a low end of 1,700 roughly, and now we are at 3,000. Yeah, and on the average side, it's similar. There we see an increase of 2,000, which equals to 93%. Yeah, this is short term purely. Yeah, reefer 40 feet high cube. The only interesting part what I would like to refer to is when we compare this with, this is now the 40 feet high cube dry container, and I just show you the same period of time, 10th of October last year till today. Yeah, on the dry market, we have seen far stronger increases. Yeah, considering that we are coming for sure from a far lower number, absolute number, an increase or a percentage increase is far higher. Yeah, where we even talk about a 200% increase, but this is just on the low side, an increase of 630 US dollar, which is far more than far less than on the reefer side. Yeah, so this is Europe to Asia. So let's go to another one, and I will just show the other way around. This is now China to North Europe main. Yeah, the short-term market as well, and this market is somehow in the last year, this is now the last 12 months, somehow stable between 1,600 to 2,000. In this case, I show a 40 feet reefer, subject to THC both sides, and there is no big increase prior Chinese New Year. What we do see on the dry market at the end of 2019, yeah, where we see a peak in January and the market drops. This one was quite stable on the short-term market, and where we see a price, an average price now out of Asia, which is slightly below 1,800 on the short term, and on the low end it's around 1,400, which was quite stable as well. Yeah, so if we would compare this against October data as well, or just like beginning of November, yeah, there is almost no movement on the short-term market. Yeah, slightly up and down on mid-low. There was a certain dip with $500, but the market low and average, this was somewhat far more stable than on the other trades we have seen. And the quite interesting part on this one is as well the IMO 2020 surcharge, which was implemented, is not really visible on the reefer trade. Yeah, again, comparing this against the short-term data of our dry containers, yeah, this looks far different. And as mentioned earlier, look over here, we do have the pre-Chinese New Year rally upwards, which is also combined last year with the IMO 2020 implementation, and then we have really seen the drop. This peak we haven't seen in our data on the reefer side. Yeah, for sure we have as well all the long-term data for reefers, and if you would like to see this as well, just reach out to us or just enter our platform. Yeah, thanks a lot, stay safe and speak soon.